I paid $200 for this ticket, and you tell me I can't take a picture? Shut your ass up. Bye.
No reason to hate each other, just different. Black people and white people, we smoke weed different. White folks take a hit, pass it on. My brother hold on to that shit till Tuesday. We got a different approach to the designated driver rule. White folks will pick a designated driver. He don't drink. He's gonna make sure everybody gets home okay. The black people, designated driver is the motherfucker that owns the car. When we go to a hotel, white folks check out, black folks leave. When we're in a restaurant, white folks pay the bill, leave a tip, go home. Black people gotta discuss the check. What's this gratuity? Nobody ordered gratuity.
Let me tell y'all something. You see this in Walmart, keep walking.
Let me tell you something. I tried this shit. He ain't never lied. That shit is hotter than 12 degrees past hell. Only reason I bought it because I was sick and I wanted to get everything out my system, just sweat it out. The little did I know, I was going to be in here with my stomach sounding like I had work boots in the dryer. When I finally did make it out to bed, crawled to the floor, opened the door and slid down those fucking steps and made it to the toilet, it felt like there was a little man inside my asshole dropping out lit matches. That shit is so hot. It is literally the cure for COVID-19. That shit will make you sweat out all your hopes, your dreams, and it will now become the only fear in your reality. Don't get that shit unless you buy a pair of Depends to go to it, because you're going to be shitty. And not in a good way. It was horrible.
Y'all come on in, baby. Come on in. For everybody to come on in. 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 Y'all keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come in. Y'all know when I go live. Y'all know I'm gonna go live. Keep on coming in. Keep coming in. Keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come on in. That's right. Keep on coming in. Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in.
There's no budget here at the Boom Boom Room. See, we have no glam squad here. There's no hairstylist, no nail technician, no makeup artist, just you. This is a do-it-yourself type of gig over here, sweetie. So guess what? This will separate the little girl from the women. Now let's get to it.
Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in. Y'all come on in, baby.
Oh, dang it. On the, hello. Hello. Child, listen. First of all, my page is blocked or something again. I hate Facebook. That's why I be telling y'all to go to subscribe to the YouTube page, Chevelle Brooks 75, because of stuff like this. You can't post nothing.
Doing on your page though.
Huh?
What do you keep doing on your page?
Well, I know last time it was because of the strippers. This time it was I shared something in my story from Instagram. That's what it was. It was on Instagram. I shared something on my story on Instagram, and they blocked me from there.
Damn.
So, child, they be across the board acting a damn fool.
You gotta be more careful. Hey, Alexis.
Was it something nasty?
Let me tell you something. If they didn't block Gold's plastic surgery for posting Miss Netta, then they shouldn't have blocked nothing on your goddamn page.
Someone was showing her that thumb.
They're wrong.
Child, I won't even put on a damn thumb. I won't even look at myself in the mirror naked.
What?
Ooh, child. Because when I see my stomach, I be like, ooh, just a man. If some man was looking at me,
It's some what?
Like, some man. He wouldn't be like, ooh, that is nice right there. He would not be saying
you got some men that love that shit.
Am I back?
You're back. But now we echoing.
I know that's Coco had a computer up sky high.
Coco, stop.
Sky high.
Mr. D said he will. Hit me up in my inbox, Mr. D, so I can show you all my. I got more rolls than Lubies.
Well, I want y'all to roll to y'all pages and share the lives and stuff like that. Let y'all know, let the folks know we're live here on YouTube and on my Chevelle Queen. What is the Chevelle Queen page?
Chevelle Queen.
Yeah, because the Chevelle Brooks page is the main Chevelle Brooks page is on hiatus right now, and so is the Our Point of View page since it was created by that. So I can't do neither one of those.
Mm-hmm.
We are definitely on YouTube, so please y'all share the live, and welcome to Wednesday night to get our what shush for motherfucking Our Point of View. Okay.
Speaking of Jush, did you all ever copyright that?
We did.
Because I mean, okay, I was just wondering because now you hear it everywhere.
Yeah, everybody can't sell nothing.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering, if you guys had ever, because it had spread so much, I was wondering if you guys had, I know you had discussed it, but I didn't know if you guys ever did it.
Mm-hmm. We did it, girl. We got to cover Joe.
Okay.
I need to get Joe. You like it, Joe? You like it, Joe? You like it, Joe? I don't like it, Joe. I don't like it. And that shit's stank. How was y'all week though, Dominique? Y'all fucking that up,
honey. Ooh, these cheddar and sour cream.
Oh, those are my favorite, Dominique.
Oh my god, these are so good. But it was a good week. I was telling y'all the other day, I hurt my back putting Sean's bike up, but I'll be all right.
Oh, lady, you can't be picking up bikes. You can't be doing that. What you do, Trent?
I ain't do shit. This has been a chill week for me. I did a couple clients this week, and that's it. Tomorrow I pack and go on the road with Miss Pat again for the weekend or whatever. And I'm gonna miss Black America Friday and Saturday, but I'll be there final night.
Oh, okay. Neil, how was your week? You muted.
Nina LaBelle. Hey, Ethan.
Huh?
Neil? No, we can't hear you. Can't hear you now either.
No. Can
you sign it?
Are you gonna start doing it?
He gonna go out and come back
Okay,
in.
all right. We understand a little sign language.
This weekend, well, I had a good busy week actually. I went to support my daughter Friday for her show at South Beach, and we had a good time there. Mistress, she'd have a show once a month or something that she gives. So I went to support her on Friday, me and my kids, and Jasmine Masters was in town. And Saturday, I had a party for my mom for her 65th birthday.
I saw that.
A 70s thing. She had a really good time. It was so much fun. It was really, really fun. We had a good time. I'm so happy. And that she had a good time. It was good to see my mom smile and be blessed and, get loved on by people that love her and stuff like that. And my family came from Louisiana. And thank you to my cousins and stuff. They watched the show too. For helping me pull it together for my mom and the kids that cooked for me. Thank you. And my best friend, Clark. He barbecued. That man can barbecue, honey. If I tell you, we ate some good barbecue. So, yeah, that's what I did this weekend. And, of course, worked as usual. And then I'm out of here on Friday to go to Pittsburgh. We have a show in Pittsburgh on Saturday. Flame Monroe is hosting. And Coco and Cartier will be there. Mimi Marks will be there. Sage LaRue will be there. Lisa St. Laurent. And some other ladies. Did I say Coco Van Cordial?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so that's what I'll be doing this weekend. And so I won't be at Black America. No, we can't hear you. Hey, Simone. Hi, Philippe. Hey, Dion. So I want you to please shut a live. I'm going to be stressing this all night.
Hey, Simone.
My page is blocked, so I need y'all to shut a live and let them know that our is streaming. Yes, we can hear you. Let them know that our point of view is streaming because we are block, baby, block. And it's Pisces season right now. Aries season on through my birthday is March 24th. Now you coming into all that stuff. Now,
right?
Now every time I say something, I hear like they giving applause. Okay, it's fine now. But my birthday is March 24th. I will be in New Orleans, Louisiana, hosting Miss Gay Louisiana Newcomer and Classic. And I will be staying some extra days over in New Orleans to have a good time. I'm hosting with Yesha Alexander. Bubbles Alexander. And so I'm having a good time. I can't wait. I'm excited. Hey, Coco. Coco's in the building, y'all.
What's up, Coco?
She's not remote tonight. She's not remote tonight, honey.
You came on in the room.
Sophia. Hey, Sophia. I don't know who they were, baby. If I tell y'all gotta go follow Sophia on his Facebook page. If I tell you Sophia cut up on his Facebook page.
I gotta follow.
Yes, child. He is hilarious, child. It's a key. We be hollering. But Neil, how was your week? We gotta ask you before we move on.
I went down to Florida this weekend for Duval. Well, I went Saturday, and I chilled with my family most of the day. My niece, she was in the Special Olympics, so I went to go do that Saturday morning. So I was out there rooting for her and all the other people, and she placed first in one race and second in another race.
Oh, nice, niece.
So that was fun going out there to the Special Olympics. Pack boots. Those parents really be like out there supporting. Like the whole families be out there for a lot of these people.
Did you have your cocktail while you was out there?
No, it was too early in the morning. It was like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was like 9 to 12. I chilled with my family. I had me garlic crabs while I was in Jacksonville. Those were good. And when I had drinks with this old guy who used to talk like years ago when I was in college, but he stayed in Jacksonville. So
he sucked the garlic crabs back out of you.
No, we only communicate through like social media. So I saw him, he still looked the same, but he like gained like 30, 40 pounds.
Ooh, like you like them.
You don't like that.
Well, yeah, but you know, I still remember him from college. He got like 3 kids now, but I was like, we went out for drinks.
Wait a minute. You had you a straight man?
He was like
borderline.
Yeah, so he's very metrosexual. Metrosexual, but he's gained a little weight. But we had a good time though. We had a really good time.
Did y'all give each other crabs?
But I wasn't gonna play with him at first, but I decided to.
He told me to real.
I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. That's in
Serenity Lopez in the building.
Hi, Serenity. I'm excited. I'm getting ready to host a Trot for Trans 5K run coming up March 30th or 31st in Houston, and it's sponsored by Lululemon, and I'm excited. So I'm getting to host a trans. I don't know if they want me to run or not. I hope not. Ain't nobody got time for that. But I love to sit on and root them on. Yes, run, girl, run. Yes, trot, queen, trot.
So, right before we got on, I went to like my gym and went running because when I went to get my physical, they was like, "Oh, I've been going."
What is that noise? Okay, there we go. Oh, he out again. Oh, there we go.
I'm out again?
No, now you're back.
Oh, they were like, "Oh, your blood pressure is high." So it's like, you need to start exercising more and changing your eating. So that's what I was like, Dominique, that's why I was eating that orange a few minutes ago. I was like,
oh, no, but they tell you this before or after the garlic crab?
They told me that before, but I was like, child, I can't make no change immediately. I got to work my way into that.
Oh, shout out to Mr. Black America on our live. Will McDavid.
Child. Congratulations.
This is the last week. Phenomenal job.
Phenomenal job. And we hope that you have a great weekend next weekend. And it's gonna be a good time at Black America. Shout out to Black America and all the contestants that are competing. I hear that it's gonna be a great pageant. Because it's supposed to be
dropping their promos saying, "Bitch, I'm coming too. I want it too."
Yes.
Monica Overking coming back over there.
Martin Luther King.
He's not coming.
He said Monica Overking. What are you talking about?
Listen, this is a different dream. You hear me?
Listen, woman, you
hey, Roy, lovely lady.
Listen.
Martin Luther King.
That is an entirely different dream, honey.
He coming through the pageant, child. He take a picture.
But one thing I can say about Benny, he promotes the hell out of his pageant.
Yes.
You gonna hear about his pageant all through the year. And then I talked to him at Mr. Gay America. That is one of the most travel, other than D West, but D West is working. He's probably one of the most travel national promoters I've ever seen in my life.
And
he's everywhere. He's absolutely everywhere.
He goes to all the pageants and support. And I don't even see him at half of them. Then I see the pictures. I'm like, child, you was at the pageant. And I didn't even know he was there. But
and that's why the support is going to be so big on him, because you get back what you put out in life. Yeah. So he put out that type of energy, and people are going to give him the same back. And it's going to be a stellar weekend. Shout out to Saria, Will, and who the plus queen? I just can't remember. Stanisha. How can I forget that? That's my Memphis homegirl.
Yeah,
no,
Stanisha.
No. It ain't because she did an absolutely phenomenal job. I'm drinking, and I took an edible early. So I forget shit. Okay. No, she's been absolutely fantastic as Miss Black America Plus.
Lord, that he be taking me some good, powerful ones.
Yeah, I took the one Flame sent me.
Oh my God, I will see Flame this week. I might need to call her and tell her. But y'all know what, honestly speaking, all bullshit aside, edibles just don't do it for me. I probably have to eat the whole bag. I don't care. Y'all be talking about Flames.
You better not eat that whole bag.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to.
How was that queen this year, bitch? I had to lead a pageant.
Well, I told you, you gave me one at Queen. And then I had one already. I had another one. So by the time I was doing my farewell number, I probably had 4.
Oh my God.
And it still didn't do nothing to you? I see you a smoker though.
You seasoned. You all seasoned up.
I'm
telling you, motherfucker Elvis be having me driving backwards home. I don't even know how I got home sometimes.
It well mixed with a little alcohol would probably do me even, you know. So, but yeah. But shout out to the Black America system, and
most definitely
on Black America when we come back for our point of view. It's time for hot topics. Hot topic. Even though we've been talking about some hot topics, it's time for some right now. It's time for some right now. Oh, child. My mama gonna be so disappointed because she really, you know, she really loves the site. But they have passed the bill that will force TikTok to cut ties with its Chinese owners or be banned in the United States. Now, they can come together about a lot of stuff. They can't come together about a lot of stuff, but they can come together about this. Oh, they can definitely come together about this.
And they did come together.
Yeah, about a website that they feel is leaking information. And what's coming? What trying to take us over here?
Yeah, national security. It's more
Right.
about national security and having access to the lives of all these 170 million people,
70 million
people on TikTok, and you know, a way to infiltrate system, and also a way to like what's the little, I forgot what they call those little ads where you like propaganda type stuff. They can push those out and spread, you know, different theories, and you know, you got 170 million people watching these theories.
That's what they do on TikTok. They give you a lot of theories and stuff like that. They showing a lot of things on there that make people think, you know, and they don't want them to do that.
I really don't think it's gonna pass right now.
You do feel
like I think that they probably bring it back up after the election because TikTok is widely popular with young voters. And neither party can afford to isolate that population of people because those young voters are going to be like the swing voters for a lot of people, for a lot of states. So like Trump even changed his mind on how, because when he was the president, he was all for banning it. Now he's against banning it because he knows those young people will run amok for that because, you know, once again, people vote what's important to them. And for them, that's important for them. It might not be important to middle class people, people in the suburbs, but for them, that's a major thing because you're taking away.
I mean, TikTok fans.
Yes, even Biden, like a lot of the not House, but Senate Democrats, like, we don't know if we're gonna take this up yet because they know that Biden can't afford to lose young voters. Because Biden says if the bill comes to his office, he's gonna sign it. And if he do that, he will almost be like signing those young people votes away. Said, oh no, I'm opposed to it. Trump is playing the game to try to keep those young voters or get those young voters.
But you know, when Trump runs for office, he always think he's on what was his show called?
The Apprentice.
He runs like he on The Apprentice. But Trump, you going to jail.
You are about to lose your job.
You do all the things you want to do. You about to go to jail.
Trump ain't going to jail.
Yeah, he's not going to jail, but I don't think people really have anything really to worry about it right now. Because I don't think the Senate is going to. I would be very surprised if the Senate takes it up because the Senate is very competitive with like Democrat or Republican come November. That's the most important part of voting this fall to me, those Senate races. The presidency is okay, but Democrats gonna have to keep control of the Senate or to do anything that's a little shaky.
Chevelle, you muted yourself.
I know.
Okay.
On that.
But I was talking to some people today on phone on the phone, and they was talking about how Temu and all of them be gaining access and stuff to information and all this kind of stuff like that. And I thought about it, I was like, because all the stuff come from China over there and Temu and from Temu. And I'm like, child, let me get this off my phone. And I don't know, ma'am. I don't need y'all be trying to get into my phone and then y'all trying to hack it and do all kind of stuff and take my money and all my information and my livelihood and stuff like So thank you, Sasha Sanchez. So, well, I got some stuff from off Temu. I got some stuff from off Temu, but if I and the thing about it is Temu don't have a website. They only got an app, you know. And like, you know, everything else, you can go to a website, but they don't have a website. You have to get the app. And they made me realize that today. I'm like,
I got a coworker who shop on Temu all the time. She always talk about the things she got for her house on Temu. She'd be like raving and she loves that Temu.
People does though.
Yeah.
A lot of people. But you have to really be sitting up there like to really like scroll and you bored, but you just like scrolling like flat.
These people,
and I'm cheap and I feel like bitch, okay, I'm at $40. All right. And then I get to the thing, I probably took something out the basket. And now I'm spending 30. And then when I get it, I don't like it. I'm sending it back. Give me my $3 back. And this ain't what I thought this was going to be. So, in order to keep me from doing all of that, let me take you off my phone. I was good without you. And this just happened over the last month or two, so I'm good. I only ordered off of Temu twice. So, I'm done with Temu 3 times maybe. We all know that Don Lemon got fired from CNN a couple of months ago and was awarded all his money. Now Don Lemon has a new show that's getting ready to come out. And he was supposed to be in partnership with Elon Musk. And he did an interview with Elon Musk for to promote his new show. It was going to be the first episode of the new show. And it was going to have something to do with it was going to be on X something and some other kind of streaming network, but everything was off limits for him to ask him about any and everything. But then the tables had turned and Elon Musk and the company had they changed their mind about what they want to do with him and the business and the show, and he's mad about it. And so he made a post about it. And he said, Elon Musk has canceled the partnership I had with X, which they announced as part of their public commitment to amplifying more diverse voices on their platform. He informed me of his decision hours after an interview I conducted with him on Friday. That interview will remain the premiere episode of the Don Lemon Show on March 18th. You can take that out. Elon publicly encouraged me to join X with a new show, saying I will have his full support and that his digital town square is for all. He and his team pursued the deal in numerous conversations and made significant commitments about the support X will provide for the show. I made the decision to work with them in a unique partnership that I believe will ultimately assure that my work will be available to the most people in the largest possible venue. I took Elon, his management team's word that they, for the first time, were interested in working directly with new and diverse voices. There were no restrictions on the interview that he willingly agreed to, and my questions were respectful and wide-ranging, covering everything from SpaceX to the presidential election. We had a good conversation. Clearly, he felt different. His commitment to a global town square where all questions can be asked and our ideas can be shared seems not to be include questions from him from people like me. Our conversations will be available on YouTube, whereas you listen to your podcast on X and even on X. This will be just the first of many episodes of the Don Lemon Show. Elon goes back on his word. I will be doubling down on my commitment to freedom of speech. I cannot wait to get started. And it starts Monday, March 18th, the new Don Lemon Show. So I wonder why he pulled out though.
Whatever the interview happened, because the successful billionaire white man, and you have a lot of money compared to most Americans, but you as a black man and whatever you and his position of power, Elon Musk, he's the people that have that type of money, you can't challenge them like that with them not feeling some type of way, because they're like, how dare you? Who are you? So I'm sure you're challenging me, and you're questioning me, and I don't like that.
Because he asks a lot of now one thing I can say about him, because sometimes he irks me, but as far as his interviewing and his interview style, he does not shy away from the tough questions, and he will put you in the hot seat. And so he probably asked him something, he gave him an answer, and then he kept pushing and probing and questioning the things that he was saying, and because he is a very effective interviewer. So he probably made that man feel some kind of way. And he said, "Oh no, we're not about to do this."
Because at this point, he always has to change how he interviews two people, because you don't have the support or you don't have a network that you're backing. So if you're going on, if I say, okay, Dominic, you got this network, I want to interview you, but bitch, you own the platform in which I'm about to be working with, I can't press you like I would press somebody else. You can count to me at any given moment for your platform.
Do Don Lemon think we give a fuck that he lost a job to Elon Musk? They just awarded him $24 fucking million. You could take a break if you want to and rethink and regroup your goddamn self. Stop worrying us with that shit. Anybody, we on YouTube. He can be on there too.
and he is child. He is on YouTube, and that's one of his streaming apps too. But I'm
in one of those predicaments where I think like,
hey Paige,
he's offended a few groups of people that he doesn't have anybody that's like outwardly just supporting him, or like a group of people like so riding for him or behind him.
I don't know what kind of lifestyle he got, but 24 million made me walk away from it all.
He said things about black people that people didn't agree with.
What kind of people?
Black people.
I love the way you say that.
He says things about, like Harlem and everything. I'm like, you stay in Harlem. He said things, that people just didn't sit well with. Now, he has a lot of great points, but he doesn't people just don't rush to the rescue of Don Lemon.
Lemon make lemonade.
Well, maybe South America help him out. Oprah.
Yeah.
Maybe we get a show on. Who knows?
I don't think Oprah on anymore.
I don't think she do either. Actually,
probably got a small stake in it, but
yeah. Congratulations to Viola Davis. She was awarded her own Barbie, so that's a big feat. She's in the company of like
lovely.
So Sojourner Truth and who else got a Barbie? Tina Turner and Brandy. Who? LeVon Cox have a Barbie?
Mm-hmm. Loretta Devine. No, I don't know that for real.
I was about to say Loretta Devine got a Barbie. I ain't seen it.
I was thinking, that must be a dream girl.
No, I don't know that to be true. Congratulations.
I was about to say. I was like, what?
I mean, but all the rest of them got one too, bitch. Okay. And they come as a set. Destiny Child. But congratulations to Viola. They gave it to her for what was it? International Women's Week month.
I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that for her because they like to have one standard of beauty and they like to run with that. And I'm proud that they showing all sides of beauty and she deserved to have a dog. Now I hope this dog doesn't walk because she have a hard time with that.
My goodness.
I have the Tina Turner doll. I want the Diana Ross doll. I've always wanted. I never got it, but
I want to do Diana Ross come with real Bob Mackie clothes.
I want a Cher doll, and I definitely want the Janet Jackson doll because I don't know how to get it though. It ain't a Barbie, I don't think.
Me a blow up doll.
So once again, Netta and Charles is in the news again, child. Netta and Charles is blowing up, bitch. So now they done finally got they bodies done. And I haven't seen any pictures of Netta, but this is her before picture of what she looked like before. I only seen a video of the after when she was laying on the table.
How long that candle been burning?
But there's Netta giving her just before. And this is a picture of Charles after he got his his 6-pack.
No, he said it's an 8. He made them count.
I don't know what is going on.
I don't know what in the botch surgery.
But what about the side parts?
I just
thinking like he may be like it's too early to be showing pictures.
It is.
Swollen.
That he's swole and stuff.
But you know what?
Whoa.
But you know what? I mean, the only reason I don't get mad at this is because I see girls all the time go get breasts and go get work and be out in the nightclub with a sheer top on because they want you to see that they got breasts. So, the girls been doing. I just feel like people do this all the time. It's not just Charles because the girls do this. I've seen plenty of people do this all the time.
Charles, you let his compression tights work for him.
Take
some time.
Most people do.
But look, this is the video, and when y'all look at it, I want y'all to see because it's funny because the girl that's filming the video, she clearly did it on Snapchat.
Charles, your abs are red.
Oh, when they come in, you get to see the lashes come in and off of Charles, and this is so funny. Watch it.
How you doing, Charles? You doing okay? How you feeling? Tell the people how this experience has been for you so far. I see you got that. What is that? A 6-pack going on there?
6. Need you to count that again.
Ooh, we got 2, 4, 6, 8. That 8-pack is going on there. How you feeling today, Charles? I know that you are one day post-op after surgery. How are you feeling right now? Charles got the moves going, y'all.
Man, I'm a little pain, but yeah, I'm still doing good and healing good. And, ain't much to say. Just looking.
Honey.
Slow, Della, slow.
It was the lashes kept popping up like this for me, and then he wanted to go.
He sure did.
Charles and Netta get cocky at times too. I don't know if y'all be seeing like little interviews with them and stuff like. Sometimes they get real cocky.
But you know what? People gotta enjoy their 15 minutes of fame and get it when you can.
Yeah.
And you know when you gotta
talk to him, bitch.
Yes, it's like, okay, this is your moment. This is your moment. Enjoy your moment because a week from now or 2 weeks from now, it might be somebody else's moment.
Because, baby, I'm telling you, that's the algorithm for how y'all is doing this is amazing, honey. Because if y'all sitting up here making Charles and Netta famous, and then the little baby with the the golden girl hairdo, her. And it just like pops up, and like then y'all go to talk shows and all that kind of stuff. Child,
it amazes me at things that go viral and people just pop up. I mean, a bitch went viral getting out of a car, talk about where the money resides, and it's just like crazy stuff. That's like, bitch, what are we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you know what? Get your
when viral, child, it helped something. It was for a cause.
Yeah.
It was definitely for a cause, but child, goddamn. Madonna's in concert now. She's on tour. She's in concert now. She's on the road. And she calls out a fan for sitting down during her concert. Watch this.
Cactus try with me. What are you doing sitting down over there? What are you doing sitting down? Oh, okay. Politically incorrect. Sorry about that. I'm glad you're here. Oh my God.
Chevelle, you're
You
muted.
Chevelle.
Oh, the person was sitting down because they were in a wheelchair. And Madonna, if somebody sitting down, you could.
Now, but Madonna need to be kicked in her unusually augmented ass.
At least she took accountability for it in the moment. And hey,
child.
I mean, she took accountability for it. What y'all want the lady to do? She's like, bitch, I see you sitting down. Bitch, I said everybody stand up.
It's 40,000 people in there.
How like this look like a part when you was talking, so let me sit my ass down. Had I not been in the wheelchair.
No, it's a party. You're supposed to always be up and ready to go.
Girl, listen.
Get up. Get on them feet.
Imagine Santana telling that person that, get up.
Who?
And sing her song Walk.
Okay, why you standing there? You supposed to be walking. Oh, I'm sorry.
Whoever that was in that wheelchair had good seat.
Yes, God.
Yes.
For her to even be saying, to be able
Yeah,
to see her.
leave them alone. They paid that money. That went on your comp.
Because you gotta make it's like church. The pastor say everybody who can stand up, you stand up at this moment. She probably didn't get a disclaimer.
Uh-huh.
I love Madonna. I just love Madonna.
I love Madonna, but tell Madonna, leave this folks alone because
let this be the last time you go out on tour.
Yeah, please, Madonna.
Because your eyes spelling you. Her eyes spelling her.
You're giving out Phyllis Dilla peas.
She saw them wheels. She ain't crazy. She saw them things sitting on 24s.
Let me tell you what Madonna's doing. Madonna is making sure she does things to bring attention at this bitch on tour. So come see me because the bitch done fell out of a chair. She done put Luther Vandross in the AIDS stuff.
That's
she
true.
done called out the man with a disability. She is doing what she got to do to let y'all know that, bitch, I'm on tour. Y'all better come see my ass. Y'all know who I'm call out next.
She said about Anita Baker too. She get you there. She cuss out the sound people, the light people, you if you record.
Yes.
Come see me. I might cuss you out. Bitch, I just got cussed out by Anita Baker. No. Her grandmother was awarded $4 million after a SWAT team wrongfully forced her out of her house naked. If I tell you, they had went in Mama's house and tore her house up. They broke locks off of sheds. They went through the house with one of the big round things that they break down doors with. They did all the things. The shower was still running because Mama was getting ready to get in the shower. I also found out they was at the wrong address. Yeah, you said it right. Yeah, I also found out
that startled a 78-year-old person. Can you imagine a 78-year-old person? You know how long it takes to get in the shower, let alone out the shower, somebody busting your door down and doing all this kind of stuff? That person, she could have had cardiac arrest. She could have been right there, death becomes her.
And exactly, and she was very nice about the situation and she was explaining to them and everything.
She can now afford to live in a neighborhood where the police won't even come. So,
they come because they go in them neighborhoods too.
So she won't have to worry about going inside naked no more.
But that woman is the real now.
They would have to fix my house. That don't come out of my settlement. You need to fix what you broke.
No. They don't come out my settlement. You got to pay for that.
Yeah, you have to fix all the stuff that you destroyed. But of course, if she's moving, which I'm sure she will.
I need y'all to fix that because I'm gonna buy this. And I'm finna go build me something else.
Well, if it's at the point it's probably her house anyway. It's probably her house.
Well, 70-something years old. Yeah, true.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know what's so interesting though is that how often do you hear these stories about them going to the wrong place? It's just like who are the dispatchers? Because y'all break too many wrong houses that y'all just don't get it right. What or who's reading the numbers on the house that you
You would think police would be more careful with that, especially after Breonna Taylor and all that shit. You would think that they would be way more careful with, bitch, you got to triple check this address, make sure this is right, because if it's not, you're gonna be paying out a lawsuit. That happened with a lady here in Atlanta too, years ago, and she won a lot of money.
Yeah, that's just crazy. It's and just so negligent.
Lord, please let them come and get me out of my house naked.
Child.
Baby. And no, just come get my house and I'm taking my clothes off as they come and get me.
As they come. As they come.
As I'm walking to the door, because I'm watching you on the ring. I know you down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know you there, Joe. I want y'all to see this picture of this woman. Coco, where is your airdrop? Why your airdrop not on? Yes.
Right now.
I've been trying to drop you, Joe. Well, I put that in there. And speaking of money and want to be awarded money, Wendy Williams' ex-sperm donor Kevin is suing Wendy for back 2 years of back divorce pay. This woman been going through for whatever she been going through for 2 years. And you want to sue her because you haven't been able to live the lifestyle that you are accustomed to because you haven't had the money that you was getting. You just really you never loved that woman.
At one point, I think he did.
When?
I mean, he been with her since her radio career, like when she first started.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah, oh no, we finna make this. But you was fucking over her during the radio days. You had one girl that worked allegedly, and I seen some papers. I wish I still had that computer. Of one of the girls that worked at the radio station that filed a complaint against him, and they was in court, and he some type of
whatever he did, she still stuck by him. So he said, just because you losing your mind, don't mean I'm losing where I'm staying at. These bills still got to be paid. You got a team of people, they better send me my shit. This is what we agreed on to.
Put your motherfucking eyes back in your head and give me this goddamn money.
He want his shit, whatever y'all agreed to, he want it.
With that because she ain't got no control over it.
Sure don't.
Well,
and I don't think he gonna get that.
What was the divorce settlement anyway? Do we know? What was the original divorce agreement?
He must be supposed to get some money.
Child, that man need to go find him a job.
Sit down. That's what you need to do.
It's too late now because nobody not gonna want to work with him. He's too tainted.
Oh yeah.
He gonna have to be at find some blue collar job because nobody's gonna want to work with him in the business.
Blue, you better blue or green it. However, orange jacket. A bitch, be a flight attendant. You still get to fly. Kim North has announced her new album dropping, and it's called Elementary Dropout, and this is a video from that.
And I've been working on an album
me tell you, Kanye West, they can say whatever they want to say about. The man is musically a genius. He's a genius at being able to promote a product and making y'all buy the product. A few years ago, I went to a Kanye West concert that was in the stadium, and all he did was play music from the album. It wasn't like a concert; it was like an album release party. This man knows how to market stuff. He did College Dropout. He got his child. If he was a college dropout, of course his kids would be elementary school dropout stuff. They don't need the money. I mean, they don't need schooling because bitch, they got all this accessibility that people go to.
They don't. But I don't think that's a good look for.
It's not a good look, but the baddies is not a good look. It's so many things that's not a good look with this society right now. But
yeah, the baddies look either. But this is what an 11-year-old girl, however old she is, and she's gonna have fans and be an influencer to a young generation. And I just don't think that they should have called it that. I know it wasn't like she's an elementary dropout, you know, and that's an homage to her dad's album. But I just don't think that was a cute look, you know, for that. And because like you said, he is a marketing genius. Just like he missed the mark on what was it, some tennis shoes or something that he was supposed to sell, and he just went online and said, "Go buy them," and bitch, and they sold out. You know. So, you know, you can influence these young kids that North has fans of. You know, she got a lot of fans. Little kids look up to her.
Their oldest daughter is going to have, that bitch is going to be amazing. Kris Jenner, when Kris Jenner get through with that bitch, it's going to be crazy because.
Not that bitch.
Yeah, that's what he called it.
Yes, that's
Neil.
That's the elementary school dropout. She promoting that. So that bitch is gonna have so much money and be all over the place. Once Kris Jenner and Kanye West and Kim get through with her,
but what
hang it up.
About the children that's gonna be trying to encourage their mama to let them get up out of this, honey. Girl.
Well, they're not gonna be able to do it because legally you can't drop out till you're 16.
Well, I think it's a play on what her daddy has.
But I'm saying it's just not a good.
They can't take it literal because I think music is art, and I think it'll be an art because I don't think she's telling kids to drop out of elementary. You can't because your mom ain't gonna let you know. Goddamn way.
That's not what I'm saying. She's not telling them to literally drop out, but it's just elementary school dropout. That's been an influence to younger generation, the kids, not their parents, because kids don't know nothing about that.
They can drop out if they wanted to.
Yeah, they can drop it if they wanted to because
the parents get truancy and all of that shit.
They'll be in court tomorrow.
You can start being rebellious and doing things that will cause your parents to get in trouble.
Yeah.
Those parents are going to be in court because those parents don't have access to what Kim and Kanye have access to. So it's almost like apples and oranges to me because
you don't have control sometimes when your kids are rebellious like that and your kids are bad and they start
rebellious period to me.
And how these white people sometimes, you know, kids do act like that. And cuss out their mom and dad, and their mom and dad are scared of them and all that kind of stuff like that.
Well, they doing that all the time.
In these days, the 11-year-old look like she's 17.
The bleeding pussy.
Oh Lord. Oh my goodness.
Children. It was some parents arrested for having sex with their daughter.
Oh, disgusting.
Because they saw that she was having she was showing sexual explicit stuff online and sharing pictures and stuff of her, and they felt like she was having sex, so they feel like doing sexual things with her would be better than her doing it with strangers.
What's the nationality?
My goodness.
They keeping their who they are, I think, under wraps because of
Utah.
That's what I said. That's
white people.
That is
because
Utah.
If it was a black person, it'd be like, you know, black African American.
Yeah.
So
The child's mother and stepfather are both in their 30s. The stepfather says he's raised the girl since she was a baby. The couple said they discovered the teen was having sexual chats with strangers and sending them pictures of her posing provocatively. The sick couple then decided that the best way to teach their daughter about sex was to have sex with her. Why? They said it would be safer for them than having sex with strangers. The couple forced the teen to use sex toys on herself and them. The stepfather will also shower with the teen. The mother denies having sex with her daughter and claims that the couple only allowed her to watch them. She says she confronted her husband about having sex with her daughter after the daughter said a condom broke. The mother says her husband denied it, so believed him at the time. The stepfather was arrested for forcible sexual abuse, forcible sodomy, object rape, and rape, while the mother was booked on charges of forcible sexual abuse, forcible sodomy, and object rape. Both are being held without bond. Their names aren't being released to protect their identity of the victim.
So the mom is saying that she didn't know that this was. She's trying to say that she didn't know any of this was going on.
That she knows that the daughter was watching him have sex and the toys, but she didn't know that he was having sex with the daughter.
With the daughter, yeah.
Well, as if that's any better. I mean, as if that exonerates her from anything at all. It's just really interesting, though. Not really interesting, but that just lets you know. Just the deterioration of society.
They some disgusting trailer park, backwood ass bitches.
It just gets worse and worse.
Worse and worse.
It's just not getting. I don't know, the morality of people. It's just really going bad.
They have some very interesting people out there who they believe, like the Mormon Church and all. They have some very interesting things going on out in Utah. So not saying that this is so, I don't know, not saying it's right, but I just feel like those people out there are.
This is common.
They like on a whole different level out there. They will believe that you can have multiple wives and y'all can live on all one little set of land and that's one of these. So it doesn't surprise me, especially with the man being a stepdad. So this man not related to your daughter, although your daughter's underage. So that was probably a fantasy of his anyway. But you, as the mother, should never agree to nothing like this at all.
Wow.
But even we are picking up on a lot of stuff that we used to. I'm talking about Black people. Even we are starting to pick up on stuff that we never used to be known for.
Like what?
Like killing ourselves.
Oh, motherfuckers been killing themselves. But like what else?
Like stuff like that, like these different, sex acts and all of this type of stuff, things that we never used to do.
I don't think we never used to do it. This is nothing new. It's that this people used to make families hide it. Especially in the Black families, you couldn't talk about it. The uncle can come to the family reunion and he done fucked on your daughter and and all that shit. That shit been going on. These pussy and dick games so old.
You say that, Trent, because when I was younger, a friend of mine actually was raped by her stepdad and she ended up getting pregnant. And she started showing out of nowhere, I didn't see her no more.
And I wasn't necessarily speaking about sexual abuse. I'm just talking about things that we used to not get into and things that we used to not really be a part of. We're falling into the norms of regular of what was really known that what we used to call, well, that's white people stuff.
Yeah.
We're starting to
because they'll shine a light on one race for doing stuff, but because we don't see it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of people don't believe stuff until they see it or hear about it. But it'd be so much. You'll be surprised. I sit up and watch crime shows all day long. That's one of my favorite pastimes is watching crime shows and the kind of behavior that people display. You'd be like, oh my God, how can people be like that? And it'd be from all races. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot. We just don't know about it, and they don't.
When we hear certain things, I'm like, That sounds like one of my cousins said that. Oh, when I hear something, I'm like, that ain't no black person. That's some white. I was shocked one time. It was years ago. I'm not sure if I remember this. It was like DC snipers, and it was like people that was randomly shooting people on the expressway in DC. And it was the man and his son. When I found out that they were black, I gagged so badly because like that's just not black people shit right there. Black people just don't sit on the top of a hill waiting to shoot people off the expressway. I mean,
I'm not laughing at what you're talking about. I'm just laughing at you, just the way that you're saying it.
It's because
we just don't sit on the top of the expressway and wait to shoot somebody. That's
I used to think that what's the man name? The man that had the coat and they was drinking the wine and stuff.
Jim Jones.
Jim Jones, yeah.
I thought that we would have a Jim Jones, but guess what? There was a cult leader. I'm skipping over. There was a cult leader, and I think he was in Georgia, and
Decatur.
He was in Decatur, and this is from that. Is that there?
A sex house of horror.
He would abuse me in front of the women.
And it came crashing down when police caught up with Eligio Bishop. They call him Nature Boy.
I had to willingly engage in these sexual activities to keep myself safe.
Victims of his alleged sex cult are speaking out.
I was still strangled on multiple occasions.
They say once accepted, Bishop forced women to have sex with him. You had to change your name and give up all your money. But some members say it's all a lie.
We know he's innocent. We were there.
But a jury saw it differently. What it was really like being a member of Carbon Nation and why they were told to believe that women are property of men.
The black man is God!
The black man is God!
The black man is God! I'm leading by example. That's all I'm doing.
I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. Nature, nudity, and kindness. Those are some of the key beliefs of Carbon Nation, a so-called cult that has captivated people online now for years, especially on YouTube, where members have gained popularity for their approach to holistic healing, traveling all over the world and recruiting disciples in the process. Members say their leader, their God, is Nature Boy. His real name is Eligio Bishop. He's a polygamist, he has several wives, and he often leads with spirituality.
I'm just upset that I didn't know about this organization.
Oh, Neil.
I mean, when I tell you right under my nose, I didn't know about it.
I cannot.
Neil! Let me tell you something. He said he is having women over there, not y'all.
I know, but I would have tried. I'm like, let me just touch the hem of the garment.
Because guess what? He is cute.
He and a lot of them probably was attracted to that piece of it. This is an attractive black man with this, not because he looked like he had a nice body, but it's not interesting. But you find a lot of women within a congregation they fall in love with their pastors and they be wanting to sneak around with him behind the first lady's back and all of that stuff. Because you notice that they talked about just the sex and the money piece. It wasn't about, it's. I tell you, people will follow, and then that also tells you that people are following a person, and they're not necessarily there for
the word.
That's like
the word, yes.
What the guy who was over the Waco cult, David Cushing, he was a sexy man too.
Say he did gay porn too. Fine, send it to me.
So Neil, you had a chance because he would have loved you.
Oh, I would have went. I'm like, I just want to kiss the head.
Honey, he would have passed you around like the offering plate.
I'm like, I did not know that.
I'm doing it for a cause. Because I'm just out here freelancing, but I would love to do it for a cause.
But it's funny because he got a cult, but I know people that just like, like me, or that's three, or there's many, or there's some with many. You know what I'm saying? But they that type of person
Attractive.
have like multiple boys because they look.
It's just so it just seems so easy for these people to be taken advantage of, because I mean, even when you hear about these stories about these people giving their life savings because these pastors done told them this what God done told you to do. Oh no, God ain't told me to give you all my life savings. He ain't said that, but people are so easily misled.
Send it to me, Passion.
And so it's all about the person, not necessarily, because some people are just so charismatic that they can deceive people in that way.
Test the water before you have to give all your money up. Because if you test the water, I'll go.
I mean, I would have tested the water, and I would like gave a few dollars. The girls go out of the country to give dollars. I would have went right down to Decatur and gave them a few dollars.
Where they be going when they go out the country?
They go to Dominican Republic, Brazil.
And what happens over there?
And they pay the people money to do sexual acts.
Oh my God.
So you think if I had the option to not get on the plane and not do a passport and not do a visa, I can just go right to Decatur?
Might cost more money though.
I don't know. The type of brainwashing that is beyond me, because I don't know.
The brainwash part.
This happened to a lot of disenfranchised people too, because they just want something to believe in, something to hold on to, something to make them feel like they belong. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to manipulate people's minds when they're open and vulnerable like that. So to even follow somebody, to even want to be in a cult, that I don't know if they feel like they're winning when they're in a cult or anything like that, but that type of brainwashing, man, that's dangerous. Y'all better be glad y'all didn't go over there, because that man probably got some type of game nearly make you give up every piece of check you get from the school system. You know what I'm saying?
It's not. It's about good dick at the end of the day.
It ain't about good dick. You ain't got to fuck him.
You just might need to go to Raheem.
What's Raheem?
The porn star Raheem, because he give me coldish.
I don't know. But this man ain't even got to fuck them. Once you kill the mind, the body will follow.
You better believe it.
So, but I got to be attracted. But something is attracting people from the start, and they're attracted to the look,
the physical.
Yes.
But those conversations too. Have you ever talked to somebody that's so manipulative? You know what I'm saying, and just make you. They'll argue with you that the sky is purple every day. You know what I'm saying? And make some people believe it. Some people run around and say that very thing. But I'm glad I grew up in the hood, because I'm so game ready that I recognize game when I see it. And a lot of people who shelter their kids and stuff from the world, you can get somebody like that easily, because they're easily manipulated, because they don't know nothing besides what their parents have protected them from. But I don't know. You get just like the people like Jim Jones. He made everybody take a potion to make them die. They knew they would die. And they couldn't do it for him. I don't understand that type of shit. Just like the church, make you put all your fucking money in church while they drive around in Rolls Royces and big body Mercedes, Dior suits,
and
makeup shoes.
You catching the bus,
and you trying to figure out how to pay your light bill. You're not asking them, can they pay your light bill? And they telling you, not this Sunday, not this month. Come back next month. You need to come to church 3 more months.
That's just Bishop Whitehead that's in Atlanta. He's accused of conning church members out of.
Look at that suit for the pastor.
$90K, $90K, y'all. $90K, and the pastor is draped. Do you hear me? Now, look at the pastor got on a Gucci suit.
And anybody wearing G's that big to church, you know they all about the money. And they say this was a storefront. He was putting up in Bentleys and every goddamn thing at a storefront.
$90K.
I'm telling you. So I do believe that church is a business just like everything else. But you have some people.
It's one on every corner.
Yeah, it's some people that really know and understand the business. TD Jakes understand the business. You know that you still have to be the pastor, and you can't be a fleshy pastor because that's a turnoff for people. So you have these G's and stuff. You can't do that. People know that TD Jakes is rich of like just
Chevelle,
millions
who is
upon millions
that?
upon millions. But you cannot. He can come out there with labels and labels. His wife can come out there with labels because that's gonna be a turnoff. Now you know they have the money to buy all the labels and probably wear all the labels Monday through Saturday. But on Sunday, bitch, they're gonna be in plain solid print something.
Child, I don't like when y'all get to flashing yourself and being flashy. This and that make me think that's what my tithes and offerings is going to. Especially when
where else you think it's going to? For a better tomorrow?
Your chick ain't doing all that. Well, you can get that suit now.
I told you. I went to a church one time, Creflo Dollar, and people were sewing in their first check from when they first got new jobs. They sold their first entire check in. I just saw that line of people going up there. I was like, whoa.
$4 church. I wouldn't be able to go in there and he be in there talking, honey.
His last name is Dollar.
Yeah, oh, thank you.
I've seen a person to comment on YouTube.
Who are you talking about?
The Africa Stop HIV.
Well, that's why I asked Chevelle, who is that?
Well, let me tell you, I'm gonna tell the person when I did my physical this week when they told me I had high blood pressure. I had to take, you do your blood work and everything. I did an HIV. I had to do an HIV test anyway, and so I stopped it. I mean, I passed the test. I got a 70. So we doing our thing to stop it. We got.
Wait a minute. Hold it.
Bitch, you got a B.
Hold it. That's a B.
That's a C.
A 70 is a D, ain't it?
It's a C. It's a low grade. It's a low grade C.
We
know that. That's a low end of the C.
That was 74. Lord have mercy.
Yes, I got a 70, so I'm cool.
I want to give a shout out to my girl, former Miss Black America, former Miss Continental, former Miss Gay US Survey, Stasha Sanchez. She's been doing a thing. She's the reigning royal. What is called, Leah?
House of Royal Queen. That's my queen right now.
Mama look absolutely beautiful. And if you have not seen this video that she had put out with what's the guy name? Big something. I can't think. He's a
big sexy official.
Thank you. Bitch, her walking across the street. Put that back up. Her walking across the street is sickening.
Mm-hmm. Baby, let me tell you, Stasha look
I had to call her and say, bitch, you look good for 70. You look absolutely amazing.
Stasha look amazing.
And what took me off the most was her little coochie piece showing, bitch. I love it. Now that you look good, girl. You look good. Their icon, godmother, and all that kind of stuff in the ballroom scene and everything pageantry. Stasha Sanchez, shout out to Stasha.
Shout out to Stasha, and I'm not even being biased, but I think that's his best one so far because Big Sexy do this with a lot of women in the industry. Yeah, he just take them walking and they do this little walk thing, and just like what Stasha did, he walk behind them and jump up and go up. And I just think hers been the best one because her walk was amazing.
Oh my God, I loved it. I saw
that Tuesday morning.
That was like the first thing I saw when I got up this morning, and I was like, "That bitch right there, that goddamn bitch." She gets better. She's like Patty LaBelle, bitch. Every year, when you get better with time, the better with time. You look so beautiful. Stasha looks
stunning.
Amazing.
Such a star. She's such a star.
Beautiful. Her skin looks beautiful. Shout out to for the Fantasia.
Fantasia, love you.
And also here in Houston, Miss Black at Houston is coming back. I'm a former Miss Black at Houston, and I reigned with my king Al Milan. That was the last pageant that we had reigned together, and So it is April 12th right here in Houston, Texas. If you want to be a part of that, please contact Kennedy Davenport or Xavier Dupree, or you can email theblackgayhouston@gmail.com. I thought I put the flyer in, but I didn't. I don't know what you was doing.
It's no thing you're talking about.
Yes, it is. I'm reading it right now. So, if you want to be a part of the Black Gay Houston family, which is probably over, it's over 30 years of pageantry. So,
nice. Shout out to Houston.
Yeah, shout out to Houston, Black Gay Houston, April 12th, right here in Texas. Shout out to the Miss and Miss Black Gay Houston, Xavier Dupree, and Kennedy Davenport. We're going to go to commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Shh.
Come on, let's go. Okay, hush. Come this way. Come this way. Come this way.
Let's go see.
No, come back.
Mom, let's go see.
No.
20 girls touch this cup right now. It ain't nothing for me to clean it off. If 20 niggas dip their hand in this water, I'm dumping this shit out. I don't want this no more. That's why women can't cheat.
Boy, shut your ass up. But since you want to go there, let's go there. Here's a cucumber, and let's make it more realistic. Put a little hole in the middle. You see that? Boom. Got it? Good. If 20 women touch this cucumber, it's all right. I can clean it off. But if 20 women use this cucumber, don't nobody want this shit. Oh, clean it off, you say? Uh-huh. Here's my good vagina. You see that? You see that? Dirty. That's why men can't cheat. That inside just filthy. Knocking her pH balance off and shit. I know you fucking lying.
If 20 girls touch this cup.
I did find out that I am 1% black from this ancestry DNA test, and I was like, 1% black DNA? Like, how could that have happened? But it is a mouth swab test.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
That bitch said she sucked some black cock. That's how she got that 1%.
She said it's a mouth swab.
That was cute. That was a nice joke. That was a nice play.
Little Becky.
What's our next topic, y'all? I forget.
Neil, what you say?
Okay.
You cut out again. No. No.
Neil, what the fuck wrong with your goddamn AirPods?
He has been having
them got to be from Temu. We
issues
just got
for
to
a long
talk about
time.
Temu.
I don't know what's going on.
There you go.
Y'all can't hear me?
We can now.
We can hear you now. I guess we're going to general topics now, y'all.
This is my favorite part, when we talk about other shit. With this topics. Yeah. Okay, if you work in wait.
I think we did that one last week.
Successful, what is the measurement of your success?
Say that again.
Successful, and what's the measurement of your success? Like, how do you measure if you're successful?
I definitely feel like I'm successful. I think being successful is having your things in order. It don't have to be about money. It don't have to be about how much you obtain. Successful for me is like now in my life. It used to be like me having things, like getting a certain amount of this and making a certain amount, or doing certain jobs. Now for me, it's peace.
Mm-hmm.
Peace makes me successful because I have the things in my life set up a certain way where that peace is at the top of my list. So when I say peace, I mean I have a peace of mind because I have a certain amount. I was smart enough to save a certain amount. I'm smart enough to put certain money in certain things that allows me, like when I don't want to work, I can stay at home. I can lay down. I can take a mental week off. You know what I'm saying? I can move like almost how I want to move within reason. You know, so that's success to me, having a lot of peace. That's just for me.
I agree with that, Trent. You said a lot when you said that, and I just got to that place when I'm able to say, "Oh no, I don't want to do that." You know.
Yeah.
Am I out?
Me too.
What is the part?
I think when we talk about success,
I'm coming back a little bit, but you gonna tell me first.
You went back out, Neil.
Yeah, I think you're back out.
I'll buy y'all some microphones.
No, we can't. We still can't hear you, Neil.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
So when we talk about success, I think ultimately success is one of those things that's intrinsically motivating for you, because success for me could look different for success for all three of y'all. So, I think I'm successful because I'm doing a career that I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're in a field that you are passionate about, or you are motivated to do the work, nobody else want to do the work, that's when you're successful to me. Going from just a teacher to now being an assistant principal, and hopefully, a couple of years, I don't even necessarily want to be a principal, but go over that step and go to the county office and do other things. That's measurement of success to me. And success for me might not look like success for you. You might not care anything about this. It's not important to you. But I just think success is like one of the things that we're intrinsically motivated to do. And we talk about our success, how we feel that we're successful.
Because it's definitely about self-fulfillment.
Yes.
And I think that a lot of people measure success about what other people think about what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because because a garbage man could think he's successful because that's what he likes doing. But people think, oh, well, you ain't making no money, or this, or whatever career you could be in. They measure the success based off of what you're making. But there are a lot of people who make a lot of money but are miserable with what they're doing. They absolutely hate going, but it's all about it's all about the money that they're bringing in. So I think it's something that you feel on the inside when you go to work and you feel great about what you're doing, and you walk out, you be like, oh my God, this was a good day. I do this, I do that. I think for me, that's the measure, because, for what I do, success is when I save somebody from eviction.
Okay.
And I help, and we help them from losing their homes. And the more people we save, the better I feel about it. So that's my measure of success currently with what we're doing. How many people we can keep safely housed.
I like that. Keeping the children in their homes. What do you work for an organization or something?
I work for an organization. We do a lot of different things, actually.
Okay.
So we do like job trainings. We do reentry programs for people who are recently incarcerated. We do utility assistance. Of course, we do the rental assistance. We have a housing navigation program for people who aren't currently housed. We help them navigate through whatever obstacles is keeping them from getting safely housed. And then we get them to that place. So our mission is to get people fighting poverty by getting people to self-sufficiency.
Oh, nice. Is this and is this for the LGBTQ community or just anybody?
It's for anybody.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Look at you out here doing the work.
And I didn't think that this was something I would really enjoy. And I only got into it by accident. I was, doing shows and everything, but the director of HR is also an entertainer. And he just asked me if I thought I would be interested in doing something within the nonprofit sector. And I said, I mean, I guess. And so I got started, and And so here I am.
Well, thank you for your work, your services.
Well, thank
Let's change the topic a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna skip around. Do you think it's appropriate for a drag parent to judge their child in the pageant and they have their child prepare for the pageant?
I'm not sure. I don't think it's a good idea. And because I don't ever want to question somebody's integrity. But if you picked it out and you laid it out, are you going to honestly be able to sit there and say, "Oh yeah, I helped you put that talent together, but you performed it terribly"? I mean, how many people do you know can really do that? That's like, say if Trent does somebody's makeup, or whatever the case may be, but then he sit down at the table and be like, "Girl, your makeup was greasy." I don't know. I don't know if you would have to really be able to detach yourself. I don't think you should.
I think in pageantry, especially pageantry in the South and Black pageantry, it's very hard to have a panel of people that you just don't know. Somebody's gonna be connected to somebody when you're judging them, and most people within this community know individuals. So even if you're not necessarily my child, you might be my friend, you might be my sister, brother, whatever the case may be. It's hard to find a panel where you know nobody for just any contestant. I think contestants will probably have a relationship with one or more judges. So it's hard to get around that aspect in it, because if you do, then you'll find yourself like how people was talking about Mary J. Blige and the other girl from the damn show when they judge all this summer. It's like, oh, they don't know anything about this. So that's the other risk that you fall when you have other people. But I find that I've judged so many of my kids, friends, S1Z. I judged my child this past weekend at Duval. And I said yesterday, I was like, have you went over your scores yet? Because I want to see what other judges gave you for talent, because I personally don't think you won talent. And on my score sheet, you did not win talent.
Who was your child?
As a tie for talent, Dariah.
But it's not the relationship piece for me. It's because the question was if they helped them put the package together. That's the catch part right there, that you help them put the package together. Would you be able to sit there in a non-biased manner and judge them just like you're judging everyone else?
Well, you'll be hard pressed to find 100% unbiased judges. You'll be hard pressed. Girls been giving sister points and children points forever. I think people need to realize too that this is a casino of beauty. You're going to gamble. You know what I'm saying? If you got your head judge watching the scores like they should, and see that there's now big discrepancies in the judging, I don't mind them judging somebody they put in the pageant, because they're gonna win or they're not.
It's funny y'all say it, because I judged Alexis before the year that she won US Very Large, and I told her, you didn't win on my sheet. I don't think you won, and I think your daughter won. And so Passion, she was first runner up, and I was like, no. And then when I won Classic, I lost interview by 1 point because Roxy had a 60, I had a 59. And the reason why I didn't tie with her was because of Stasha. And then Stasha told me she didn't give me a perfect score because she felt like we were always roommates, and they were going to probably think that she gave me a perfect score because we were roommates all the time. And so she just gave me an 11, but she knew I was still good. You know, I was still going to be in good standing. And but things, child, listen. And even when I did US Surveyor Lawrence the year Stacey won, a girl told me she was influenced by another judge, because their person was in the pageant. And that person ended up still not placing higher than I did. I ended up getting first, and somebody else ended up winning. But the other person that they was rooting for, they was behind us. So, Charles, the politics we was talking about in
Oh yeah, the politics play a huge part.
Yeah,
huge part.
What I don't understand with this pageantry, and so it's a certain level of transparency that you should have, but politics play a factor in almost everything that people do daily.
Mm-hmm.
So it's impossible for politics not to play a factor in this arena with pageantry, because politics play a factor in everything else that we do daily. I mean, when you talk about job promotions, who you want to be the head key, who you want to be the head, this person, politics play a factor, and people judge people based on the totality of what they see from that person, not just one instance. Because I could be good one night, or I could be good one day at this job, but somebody's looking at what am I doing throughout the totality of this. So it's just, some things are unrealistic when people talk about, the politics play a factor in everything.
It's huge.
Sometimes I wonder, like, when it do be like blatantly they done rigged the pageant for a girl, you be like, why they do that for her? And then it ain't what they expect her to be. Like, well, you shouldn't have done it in the first place. Didn't you know? Didn't you see her track record?
I used to tell people all the time that it's one person that I can understand why you are rigged your pageant for, and that is Tanisha Iman. I can understand why somebody would rig their pageant. Not saying that she ain't won nothing, but I can see why you would want Tanisha Iman as your queen, because Tanisha Iman is gonna give you everything that you want in a representative. She's gonna do promos. She's gonna be personable. She's gonna reach out to the people. She's gonna give you every single thing. Tanisha is that. She's one of those exceptions. I'm like, bitch, Tanisha, you get that bitch when you can, because she gonna do the job.
Yeah, she didn't reach out to me about doing grand yet. No, I'm just kidding.
She didn't reach out to you?
You said she what now?
She didn't reach out to me about doing grand. But yeah, Tanisha have been she has been exceptional so far as MBU Grand, and
like all her ranks to me.
Even when she was heavenly, she was really good.
Yeah, like when you're good at something, you just be yourself, and it comes natural. And Tanisha hasn't changed what she's been doing, but she's just Tanisha, and she's gonna always give 100% commitment. So I can see why you will work your pageant.
And she said after this weekend, she not paying you hoes no more for the rest of her goddamn reign, because she got to focus on reigning. And y'all stop hitting that lady up. And y'all know she won something that she been going after for many, many years to try to and capture, and let her have a great reign. When people say they don't be wanting to paint, they don't be wanting to paint. Stop hitting her up. Buy you some heavily highlights. Tanisha, drop a video on how to do their own fucking makeup.
But let me tell you something. When she painted me for queen, I paid her fee, and I bought $100 worth of heavily highlights. So she made her for me. I'm still using it today. What is the most basic thing that you're terrible at doing? Mine is my time management. Time management, I'm terrible. I'm terrible at time management, and I know it. I really do. I know it, and then I don't even know how to change it. I really don't.
I'm bad at sucking dick.
Oh,
are you?
Oh no, God! You can't.
I got a class you can take.
Your age.
Yeah, I'm so bad.
Oh, you teach Dominique how to suck?
Yeah, I'll give you a class.
Yeah.
We'll take a trip through the grocery store. I'll show you. We're gonna pick up a carrot, then we're gonna pick up a cucumber, then we're gonna pick up a squash. And we're gonna try some different sizes. Because as your mouth matures, you're ready. You'll be ready.
Yeah, As you straight.
Baby, DSY Dick Sucker of the Year.
That's what I'm thinking about too. I'm like, girl, how you bad at that?
Diamond, me too. Now you turn around, it's on. It's on now.
Most basic thing that you're terrible at doing besides sucking dick. Well, not sucking dick, Dominique.
I'm bad at not okay. I'm bad at taking on too much stuff. So I'm really bad at saying no as it relates to, can you do this? Yeah, okay, I'll do it. Okay, well then, hey, before you leave today, can you do this? I'm bad at saying no. I just cannot do that. I take on too many tasks.
So, Dominic, before I say mine, Dominic, my father used to always tell us the easiest word to say is no. So he was like, oh, no. So I used to always become practice, like just doing practice. No, no, no. No, I'm not doing that. No, I can't do that. I can't be available for that. No. So he was like, all they can say is no. Ask the question, all they can say is no. So I used to just say no randomly to shit that I want to do, but I'm like, no, I don't want to be overly accessible to the people.
I can't. I'm like that too, Dominic. I can't say nothing.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck no.
But what is yours, Bill?
So it's not sexually. It could be. I wouldn't say something sexually, but the thing that I'm terrible at doing, that's basic to most people, is skating.
I can't skate either.
So
you can't skate. Oh, shit.
I can't do that. Skating, but like now that I got older, it's hard for me to do it because I haven't done it in forever. But I used to love to say my mom when we was when she was, because my mom had me when she was 16 years old. So we used to go skating. That was a thing, like going skating when I was living in Monroe, and then even as a kid growing up, we used to go to the skating rink down here all the time every Saturday. So we used to skate, bitch, and get in the line and do all the stuff. Out the legs, the backwards, all of the stuff. Bitch, if I tell you now, I will bust my ass good fast.
I used to think I was good at skating, but like when it was like I guess the four wheels and the thing in the front. But then I went like rollerblading and Piedmont Park. When I tell you, skating in the skating rink and skating in a park is two different things. So when I went skating in Piedmont Park, I was falling in the bushes left and right. I just kept running to the bushes.
If you was at Piedmont Park, when you fell in the bushes over there, you could at least suck some dick or something.
Damn, or get fucked from the back.
Something.
Well, this was in the daytime when me and my friend went, but
y'all
had like a little. They give you a little brace where you like. Well, you won't like break your wrist or whatever. You like fall on it, whatever. But it was horrible. My calves hurt for like a week after that.
Damn.
I've never did.
That's why I learned how to skate in the street, baby. We were going up and down that street skating. And when I got to it, finally, go ahead.
I didn't grow up poor, so I didn't know how.
I'm fucking screaming.
Well, wait.
That's not a poor man's sport.
Wait. So we were poor because we were skating in the street.
Scream.
Who's that nigga?
That's just what we did. He said, I didn't grow up poor.
Skating in the street probably sometimes because goddamn skating rink didn't open at the time we want to go skating.
I'm screaming.
They did tell us not to skate in the street because they messed up our wheels for when we did go skating at the skating rink, though. Now, they did tell us that.
Now you have to change your tires.
Yeah, we have to change the tires. Do you feel the more divisions our system adds, that it diminishes the Mr. and the Miss division? In some pages, I do. I think it does. Well, in most pages, I think it does. Yeah, I think it kind of does. Because I've seen it happen in certain pages. And that's it. I don't want to elaborate on it, but I've seen it happen. Neil?
Okay, the question was what again?
Do you feel the more divisions the system adds that it diminishes the Mr. and Miss division? I think, well, I'm going to say this. I think it diminishes it in contested numbers. Let me say that. Not the history of the pageant and the respect and admiration and stuff for the pageant, but I think it diminishes in number.
I can definitely see that because I don't understand the purpose in 2024 of closet ball pageants anymore. Like I'm like, why are we still doing closet ball pageants?
You want them to get rid of them now?
Get rid of them, throw it away. Because and with a lot of newcomer pageants, I'm like, throw them away because just throw them away. So I do think like we talk about people love to say
You have a newcomer pageant.
You said what?
But you have a newcomer pageant.
No, I don't.
You got a prince and princess.
I have a queen and king.
You have a prince and princess.
He did away with it when them girls couldn't beat themselves in their own pageant.
Yeah,
he did away with it, child. Yeah.
So you said give it up? Okay, well, shit, man.
Yes.
All right.
So I'm a progressive person. I'm like, bitch.
I appreciate that. I do.
Doree Sierra Saunders.
The thing is, with a lot of these,
hey, Doree.
Yeah, I want the Mr. and Miss to be like a great thing, and people to go to Mr. and Miss divisions. When newcomers have more than the Mr. and Miss, that's the problem for me. So I'm like, bitch. And then a lot of these newcomers, when I was at Duval Judges Weekend, I'm like, these people spend money on these clothes. Y'all need to be competing for the Miss.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not all of them.
They might have the clothes, but they might not have the stage presence.
That stage presence. I'm gonna tell you something. It's something about seeing a vet versus a newcomer on stage. There's just certain ways they can handle the stage that the newcomer can't. I don't mind them being in that space until they learn how to, elevate and get to the next level of pageantry. You know what I'm saying?
But see that right. Some people stay in that space too long.
They do.
When Yaheem won, after Yaheem, he won my pageant, then he did Westland. And he was like, "Oh, I'm about to go do Black America Junior next year." I was like, "No, you're not. Absolutely not." So he went to Universe, got second run up to Roman, and then after that he won Down in the South, and he came back and won. I'm like, I believe in that notion of like people like you gotta put your child out there in the pool and they gon' swim. You ain't gonna let your child drown, but you can't.
I agree with that. I think because I never did a newcomer pageant, but I think that when you compete with some of the veterans or you compete on that type of level, you do learn a different type of competition. When you stay in something so long, you get stagnant and you get to, stay right there and you don't really get involved. You beating everybody over there. So why do you want to stay there? I think you should move on. But the question still posed, do it diminish the Mr. and Miss?
But it has to. It has to diminish them because everybody's not fit for the Mr. and Mr. division, Mr. and Miss division. Because I'm happy when there's a plus division. I'm happy when there's, now we have the elite divisions and stuff. Certain times they're just not going to crown a certain girl in a certain entertainment.
I don't like when elite and plus can run for the Miss division, but the Miss division can't run for some of these other divisions.
Well, Miss don't want to run for plus either.
Yeah, Miss don't never.
I'm saying. Let me tell you, the plus girls can run for everything.
Miss that qualify, they don't want to run for plus because they think plus means fat.
But the plus girls who go and run for
kind of mean
not the Mister, but the Miss division, the elite division. I'm like, child, it's so many opportunities for them to run for. That the Miss division
size model starts at a size 14 or 12, actually.
But I'm just saying, I think it's unfair to the Miss division that they can only run for the Miss.
I don't listen. The world ain't fair, but you get in where you fit in certain spaces. Let me tell you something. Let the Miss be the Miss. The Miss want to be they're considered the best anyway because they pay them the most anyway in most systems, right? Because Miss get paid more at Continental than the Plus, right? Same at US of A and all these. They not but breaking their dough down and go do no Plus pads. So the Plus division is needed. The elite division sometimes is needed. You know what I'm
But
saying?
they
Because
have the
some people
option,
age
though.
out, huh?
They have the option though. Like Chevelle won Continental Plus, and then she had the option of going to do doing Continental, just the regular Continental, which she did. Yoshika, she doesn't have the option of doing.
And neither do she want it. She don't want it.
She
have the option. She have the option of doing elite. She don't
Well,
go.
I'm just saying the girls. It's just like.
But they don't want to, Neil.
No,
they don't want to, even if they even if they had the option to do it, like Raquel, Lord, she didn't want to do it.
No,
you know, because she don't see the reason of doing it. They never want to do it.
Now,
and you don't even have to look plus size, but you have this body and stuff like that that makes you the weight requirement.
I mean, Blake wanted to do it.
And she did it.
Yes.
She did it.
No.
She did plus and she did regular. So did Mocha.
I would love to see Amelia back in pageantry.
But they had this stigma about plus in that large because they feel like it represents a fat girl. It does not. Plus size starts at a 12. So plus size in stores you can't get certain sizes because plus size is a 12 or 14.
No, I haven't did a plus pageant.
Does not mean you're fat. I understand what you're saying. And
I haven't did a plus pageant, but I'm not sure if it says like you gotta be a size 12. Don't they have like a weight? They just do weight.
And certain girls weigh the 200 pounds because guess why they weigh it? They might not look it. They weigh it because they got the silicone in their body.
Mm-hmm.
You know how common it is. Most people weigh 200 pounds. First off, the plus requirement need to go up because 200 pounds is easy. Most people weigh 200 pounds.
That ain't easy for some certain people. No, it's not.
Well, I'm saying, but a lot of people are like, to me, it's a difference between.
But that's coming in any size.
I don't want to body shame anybody, so I'm not gonna say to people. But it's a difference between some people who barely meet it versus those people that are really plus.
Yeah.
That's why the 12 and 14 is plus size because I'm 200 pounds between 192 and 200, and I'm a size 12.
You remember when the girl Alexis Gibson won Black Universe?
Yes.
And that bitch fine. She fine as a motherfucker. You hear me? I remember Tamika X did it that year. She said, I ain't coming back. She too goddamn fine. Talking about plus. And she was, so it's this thin line between what do you really call plus? Because some girls really are shaped in a way where they may meet the weight requirement, but the shape says something different. They look different in their clothes. I like plus to be something that's extra. You know what I'm saying?
This queen named Alexis Adora, they used to do Continental Plus.
Oh, yeah. She was fine.
I remember.
Waist this little, body down.
Body down. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I did her 1 year for Continental Plus.
Like the year Savannah Westbrook was NBU. I think Savannah and was Desiree the queen and Lavelle the king. Like I'm like everybody plus. We don't know. It's just I don't know. It's
too soon.
But Desiree was at her smallest then.
Yeah, but Desiree always had a shape too.
She always had a shape.
She always had a shape, so she could battle with small or big girls. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
So somebody like Desiree, who is she's shapely. Desiree can go get her shit together and win a regular division, and she gonna win a plus division or a lot.
So let's say
win it all.
Some people can do both, and some people can't, and that's okay.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
And some people can't.
I can do all three.
You can't do no plus, Dominique.
Yes, I can. I'm 215 pounds.
See?
That's
what?
200
215 pounds. I am 250. I'm 215 pounds.
No, but you still got shape.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm 215 pounds.
Like, to me,
Just like that time Doree did. Shout out to Doree Saunders. Doree did the night. She did a prelim the night before US of A at large across the street at the Heat. She won the preliminary. She got to US of A at large the next day for registration at the club across the street. Victoria Parker had a problem with it, and they told them to take Doree. Doree didn't meet the weight requirement. So that means Doree was out of there.
They did wrong for that shit.
But you know,
and Pork Chop didn't even win.
But I think, wait a minute, I think Doree was off scale by 1 or 2 pounds.
I think 1 pound. She was 199.
They said Doree had a brick in her purse, and they made her put the purse down. Doree, is that true?
But you know, I do believe like,
the pants and everything, huh?
I do believe. I think the plus requirements should go up. I think the elite requirements should go up because, like, even my sister, but elite needs to go up. Like the elite 50.
I believe.
Because like even when my sister won continental, when Audrey won continental, bitch, if my first run up is in the 70s or whatever the case may be, like it just needs to go up.
She was rumored to have the pins on that night.
Listen. Was the 70-year-old even in the 5?
Yeah, she was the first one up.
Who?
Dina Jacob.
She shouldn't have been the first one.
I'm just saying. You know, the age gap is elite. You talk about elite and plus.
Just said me before I even get to cut on the plus. We're gonna go on to the next. Okay, listen. She is beautiful. He is sickening. What else is important about an entertainer besides beauty or being handsome? At this point, sometimes nothing.
This booty hole.
At this point, sometimes nothing. It's not even about being entertaining no more sometimes.
You got to be personable, though, because people are booking you, and
you
got to be personable. It's about your personality.
You gotta have a personality or some type of following of excitement about yourself these days. It's not about your entertainment value. It's definitely y'all definitely booking on beauty and handsome now.
Oh, definitely. When it comes to male entertainment, people wants to see like a sex siren in some sense of it all. You know.
Yeah, they don't want the Timbo horse
I would book Timbo Hart. He does such a good Luther.
Oh, I love it. Anything.
All his mannerisms is just
Don't nothing like, but the mannerisms is on point.
On point.
So you know that brings me to like when I be thinking when we was like, oh, this person is talented. Are you talented or are you just good at doing one thing?
But you could be your thing could be one thing though.
It could be one thing and be good. Like the Diva Monet.
Talented means you do a basket of things.
That's not what talented means.
Like that's sure not what talented means. And that the Diva Monet, I will book her at every show because guess what? She gonna turn it out at every show doing who? Fantasia.
Yes, God. Yes, God.
She embodies the character of
So that's her one thing.
Timbo Hart is very handsome. Timbo Hart to me ain't never gave me Luther Vandross, but he does.
You a motherfucking lie.
We didn't say he gave.
He give you. He don't look like Luther. He got all his mannerisms.
That's Luther Vandross mannerisms, and this Timbo Hart has that man down pat
to the T.
Okay.
And I am a Luther Vandross fan.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. You be careful in your
careful.
Your research.
That's like your Whitney Houston.
Yeah, to me, I'm sorry. It's just my point of view on it.
It is. It
Yeah.
is. You know
my point of view.
Yeah, and
I got a different point of view.
But that don't mean your point of view is correct.
I didn't say it was correct. I just said it's my point of view.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
That's yours.
Wait, okay.
I'm not saying I was right. I'm just saying some people do one thing and you're like, oh, they're so talented.
We're gonna look at the fact that was your point of view. We ain't said that she was right.
Well, I'm not wrong either, though. I'm not wrong either.
We want you to understand that. Grief can be ongoing. You get past it, but you never forget the loss. Who do you still grieve? For me, I still grieve Tevin.
Nip, that's my Nip.
All the time. You
We're
know,
both in music
I
things.
still grieve Tevin all the time. And it's for I don't even know why, but I do, and that's why I still grieve him all the time. I think about him all the time. And right now it's him mixed with Desiree, but Desiree's fresh.
Oh, you're freezing up, yeah. Dominique, who do you still grieve?
My mom, of course, and my Nathan, my ex Nathan.
Okay.
See, that's what happened. She was trying to be cute with me, and God got her over there.
Oh Lord, see, don't okay.
Hey, what I had to say. I said what I had to say. You were so tired. You were so tired. I got my point of view. He waited and then he paused. You answer the question, Neil. Do you even grieve?
So, okay, what's the question again?
Oh Jesus!
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
No, they said, "Oh Jesus."
Grief can be ongoing. You get past it, but you never forget the loss. Who do you still grieve?
I grieve. I grieve everybody that I was close with who was passed. Like I have a grandmother who passed when I was a sophomore in college, and her birthday is March 31st. So I'm grieving that. My cousin who passed just a couple of years ago, his birthday was March 11th. So my cousin Tracy grieving his death. So it's still like grief is the ongoing thing. Ricardo's birthday was February 25th. So I grieve those things because you share with the memories that you have with these individuals, and it's just like memories that you can't even erase or take away, and these people are so important to you. So that's the ongoing thing. So that's me. I mean, so that's grief in a nutshell. I grieve James Brown when he died on Christmas. Every time I have Christmas, I think about James Brown.
I don't know how you.
James Brown.
Nia, I don't know how you. They had 422 funerals for him.
But
you ought to be over him by now.
He died on Christmas, so every
and they
year,
bury him.
Every year
on St. Patrick's Day.
James Brown during the holiday season. I'm like, my life is right because James Brown died.
James Brown.
Somebody bouncing.
Yes.
What about you,
James
Brown?
Brown?
I think I have a feeling about one of them, but go ahead.
Well, listen, I honestly, let me tell you something. I don't want to feel robotic when I say this, but I don't grieve, right? Because I lost Tanisha, I lost my gay mama Kiki, my grandmother, one of my best friends back in the day, and what I've learned is that death has to happen, right? So what my prayers was for more understanding and more peace, because I feel like sometimes when you grieve people too hard, you rob yourself of a good life because you can't move forward and you can't move past what has been destined to happen, whether we want it to happen or not. I've also lost a brother as well. But what I learned to do is look at all the great times I ever had with the people that's passed on. And I learned to hold it dear to me. I don't think about the bad times. I only think about the good times we had together. Now, I do have my times where I miss them and I wish they were here. But I do understand life. I do understand that sure as a man born, he has to die. So with that type of understanding, it gives me solace to know that, you know, they did what needed to be done in their time. They lived their time. You know, whether I felt like it was too short or too long, they had their time here, and we touched each other's lives in ways that, you know, and especially touched my lives in ways I could never repay them. So I'm just thankful to have met them in my life, and I carry them with me as a light, and I celebrate them instead of grieving them, if that makes sense.
It's true because I'm glad you said that because even with Desiree passing, a friend of mine was talking. We was talking about how older people accept death better than we do. The younger generation does because they've seen so much and they got to get used to the fact of you live and you die and you have this just like you said. I never understood that, and until I got older and I started losing people, and it seemed like they just coming like the closest to me. They're coming and going. People like I was think this was gonna be with me till I'm older,
right?
And it's just unexpected. So now, I kind of had that understanding with Desiree because I went through a lot with her, and what she was going through. So I got to see it, and I can understand it. And so I'm only grieving now because I'm sad because she's not here.
Right.
My grief for Tevin is so much different, with my grandparents and my dad is I can understand it, they were older and stuff like that, I can understand it more, but sometimes it's the understanding for me when certain stuff, when the unexpectancy of things, when you don't have answers,
right?
Questions. So yeah.
But grief doesn't necessarily though have to mean like a depressive state, because when you connect with somebody, for me, that bond is always there, even in their absence. So it's not so much the I'm so depressed, I'm so broke down. It's just that bond and that tug is still there. And so that's more so what the grieving process for me, because like my mom, I grieve her because like every time I think about my mom, it's almost as if it was yesterday. And she's been dead since 2004.
Oh wow.
And I think that for her, she was the person that first made me feel that I was loved, and the person that really accepted me for who I was. And before she passed, I talked to her about transitioning, and she said that she had been waiting my whole life for me to tell her that that's what I was going to do. And so before we had the opportunity to experience that together, she passed. So I grieve that, that bond of her being the first person to really love me for who I was. With Nathan, I grieve him still because that's the first relationship that I ever truly felt unconditionally loved in.
Okay.
And so that's kind of where it is for me. It's for reasons that I've never had other people to make me, other than Sean. There's nobody else has ever made me feel like they made me feel.
Do you feel like that you even open yourself up to even feel that again? Because sometimes we can compare what we've been through with somebody that's so good, what we deem is so good, that we don't even give nobody else a chance to even make it to that limit.
I don't think that that's the case, but I do know that because I have experienced love on that level, I recognize bullshit faster. And I know how I don't want to be made felt, how I do not want to feel from someone. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that I'm not going to take on because oh no, that's not right. Yeah. That's not how I want to be loved. That's not love to me. So you can't treat me this way because that does not define what love is to me. So
say that.
Yeah.
I still think I have a blockage. Do you feel?
I remember Jane Pittman.
Miss Jane Pittman.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I used to grieve Miss Jane Pittman because when I was in when
There you go.
when I was in elementary school.
There you go.
Because all I can envision is her walking to that water fountain at the end of the movie.
That's from like when I was in 4th grade, we saw a story on Jane Pittman, and we had watched it for like a week in my school. And we got to like the last day, and
Chevelle, please mute his mic.
Miss Jane Pittman, he says.
Oh Jesus! Do you think you could date someone?
Jane Pittman walked to that water fountain, and I was like, "Go, Miss Jane Pittman, go!" And I found out that she had died. I was devastated because Jane Pittman was my hero when I was in elementary school.
But now you can put your mouth on anything that you want to. And do you feel you could date someone from another race? How do you feel about people that won't date their own race but will date another? I do think that I could date someone from another race. I don't understand people that don't date their own race. I really don't. I don't have a connection with that, so I don't even have an explanation. But I don't get it. Neil.
So when I was in college, I dated this white guy for like 8 months, and when I go to Dallas, I still like hang out and like chill with him and spend a night. Like if I'm in Dallas 4 days, I'll spend at least one night with him still to this day. So I don't have a problem with people dating outside their race. I don't think I could be in a long-term commitment with somebody outside my race. I might can. I think I probably could with somebody who's a minority race. But
why you don't think you can date someone long-term outside your race?
No, I could. Somebody who's a minority race. I don't think I could date a white person.
You can't date a white person
long-term.
Why not?
Because I'm very vocal. I'm very about black rights, black self-empowerment. I'm just about a lot of black shit. I'm like minority shit. Even if minority includes women's rights, I'm just about.
I have people that are for them rights too, though.
They do, but also certain people can understand my experience as well. And when we talk about certain experiences, it does not apply to you because you have never been through that experience. You hear about it, but it's just certain things that I can have sex with everybody. But
oh my goodness!
But we talk about like I can date multiple people, but when we talk about a committed relationship, it's just certain things I could not do. And that's one of the things I could not do.
I want to, yeah, okay. Dominique.
I have.
Yeah.
I've dated people outside of my race before. That's not really where I am now, but I have. I'm not opposed to it if that's the person that I end up meeting and they fulfill whatever it is that my spirit is saying that I need in my life in that moment. I'm not opposed to it because it doesn't necessarily matter for me. But not dating people of my own race, that part I'm a little perplexed by, because for me, there's nothing more beautiful than a black man to me, regardless of what color, shade, what I just love a black man. But there are some, and I've heard some black BSA, there's nothing a black person can do for them. They're not attracted to a black person at all.
That's disappointing to me because now I can go in hell with anybody in another race, but when we talk about like who I got to lay down with and talk about our daily events with, the pros, cons, or whatever the case may be, I can't imagine that being without a black person or a minority person.
Sometimes not even like the minority. What about you?
Well, I've never dated outside of my race. I have had sex outside of my race. I know that the lines get blurred when it comes to cultural differences, because you 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 do want to be with somebody that you can talk about black issues and stuff with. But when we talk about the people who won't date black people, you got to realize where people come up from too. Like how they was raised. A lot of them is raised in white neighborhoods, went to school with white people or other races, not just white people. And so that's what's familiar to them. That's what's attractive to them. That's what they look at, and that's what they want to be with. So I understand it, because what's beautiful to me may not be beautiful to them. Just as long as they love, love is supposed to be love. It's supposed to be blind. It's supposed to not have a color. It's supposed to not have a creed. It's supposed to be love. But I do understand people who only want to date outside of their race, because some people have had bad experience with black men or black women, and then they go somewhere else and they have a spectacular relationship, or an even better relationship than they had with a person of color. And it may, draw their mind like, hey, this is where I'm gonna stay at over here. So I do understand that.
And that's kind of stuff. I'll be transparent right here. When people do things like that, because
hey Alexis,
it's a lot of black athletes.
Hey Katrina.
It's a lot of black athletes, like they date white women or Hispanic women or women outside their race. And some of them have said, because black women gonna be gold diggers, X, Y, Z. But when this person who you date, marry, and they take you through the ringer in a divorce, I'm like, bitch, I don't feel sorry for you. Like, people didn't feel sorry for like Tiger Woods or because like, oh no, you wanted that. That's you got what you wanted.
What's the biggest lie that you're still telling?
I'm trying to think. Oh Jesus!
First of all, if I'm telling a lie, I'm not gonna tell. I'm lying about it right now. so therefore, I don't know what the biggest lie is, because I've been trying to tell it so long. I believe in myself. Period. What's the biggest lie that you're telling, Dominique?
I think it's something that I lie about all the time. When I'll say that I'm okay when I'm not. Because I try to I try not to let it show, but I deal with a lot every day. And I'm always a work in progress, but I'm not really where I feel like I want to be. So I say that I'm saying that I'm okay when I'm really not.
That's deep.
That's really deep.
That's deep.
What about you, Trent?
I don't know. That's a very good question. That's a very, very good question. I don't know, because my best friend will tell you I'm so truthful about everything to that I say stuff out loud about myself that I know most people wouldn't even say. So I'm very aware of my shortcomings, and I'm very aware of where I lack in life at. So, and I accept it. Either I change it. If I can't change it, I don't worry about it. So I don't know if I lie to myself. I don't know.
Neil.
Never mind. I'll ask you after Neil get through.
So I do.
Hold on a question.
Friend, I don't really lie about a lot of things, because I've said this before. I grew up in a family where I have 6 siblings, and we used to move a lot because my father was in the military, and so we were each other's friends. My parents y'all tell us, you each other's friends. You don't need to make other friends. Therefore, I didn't go out and overly try to extend myself to people, because I'm like, bitch, I got 5 other siblings. We each other's friends. We're gonna fight each other's battles. So that made me be truthful with other people, because I didn't care what you thought about me, because I still got siblings to go home to. And in the day, we're gonna jump you. It's 6 of us. We're gonna get you.
So I was jumping people.
Oh, all the time. You know, my mom's from Chicago, so we was real alley. But
I haven't heard that term in a long time.
yes, we were real alley. But you know, one of the biggest things I be lying about now is when I be telling people in pageants, oh, when they be like, oh, did you see my such and such? Did you see my talent? And I'm like, oh, I didn't see you. And I saw the category, but I don't want to lie to you and tell you that you was awful while you competed in pageants. So I'm like, oh, I was outside drinking, or I was outside doing X, Y, Z.
I don't even like that when you are competing for a pageant and you go out in the audience and you start scouting for answers of how.
I hate that too.
I'm like, oh, I was outside, I didn't see it.
Go backstage, get your mind right for competition.
And they come out with a dingy ass robe on and some flip flops. Get their hair pulled back with a stocking on their head. Tell me how I do. Bitch, go back to the back.
How'd you like even if
in my mind, I was going to say you were awful. You were awful, but I don't want to say that. So I'm like, because you're in the pageant still. So why you ask me this question while you still in the pageant? But I'm like, oh, I didn't see the category.
Because you think I'm going to tell you almost that you were sick now.
Mm-hmm.
But when I tell you, oh no, you was horrible, then you a gag. Because that's going to throw you off your game.
Mm-hmm.
And people that, because sometimes they're lying to you.
Yes.
So stay your ass backstage. Send your helper to get you something to drink. Don't get on Facebook. Get to scrolling because somebody said something about you on there. Get your mind in the game and compete.
You know what else I be lying about too?
Oh,
I be lying about when I be seeing people and they be like, oh, they won this title and this XYZ title. And you know, I messed up. Well, at Westland, I got the scores wrong one time. But it's a lot of times I got the scores right, and they not at West, but a lot of times I got scores right, and then they crown the person who the scores added up to. So I had to lie to the person like, oh girl,
you ain't win, and then he got you just.
I'm telling you, I tell you, when I'm completely done with pageantry, I was doing tabulated scores about 13, 14 years. In those 13, 14 years, it's a lot of bitches that's walking around here with these titles who like, bitch, you didn't really win this title. They just wanted you to win. And I'm going to air you out later.
I cannot wait. We're going to go to a commercial break and we'll be right back.
Listen, we're going to raise our quiet hand and we're going to answer the teacher when I call your name, okay? All right? Tanaya and Kelly, what y'all doing? What y'all was just doing? What?
This is so ghetto.
What?
This is so ghetto. This is so ghetto.
No, it's not ghetto.
This was terrible.
In the granny garage. Go take her walker back. Right now. Get your butt back here right now. Boy, get over here. Boy. Oh my God.
Averly, what is that?
Well, Jesus died on the cross. It's a T.
Say hi to the baby.
A baby.
Yeah, there's a baby inside there, growing.
You want to say hi to your...
You have to go potty, you will go.
Yeah.
Yes, you will.
I can hold it.
No.
I can hold it.
For how long?
Oh, yeah.
8 hours?
Guess what? I never feel like that.
Well, you're not going to hold it because you know what? The kidneys are going to start floating away.
No, they are.
Yeah, they're going to float away because you held your pee-pee there.
You spit on me and I do not like it.
Eat your breakfast. Don't forget this homework. And put that phone down, 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 down. Don't be so careless. Where's your book bag? We gotta go right now, 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 now. And I'd be damned if I sign this permission slip. Says you knew 4 weeks about this trip. Why your shoes not tied, why your teeth not brushed. Man, these kids gon' make us gotta rush now. Woo! Huh? Well, don't just stand there. Let's get moving.
I like that better than the real song.
That was pretty nice. That was pretty nice.
I like this.
That was pretty nice.
God, not you like that better than the real one. God, even honey.
That beehive to buzz your ass. You better be. You better.
Hello. Okay.
I'm just so excited about the weekend.
Why are you so excited?
Because it's a pageant weekend, and I have 3 people who I just need to win the pageant.
Talk about them. What's their name?
What? Giselle, Barbie. That's
Giselle. Shout out to Giselle.
That's my hometown girl.
Okay.
That's my former queen, Giselle.
Giselle.
And for the Mr. Quentin and Fonzie. As long as one of them to win.
But who you want to win the most between them?
What's it? I don't.
No, it can't be even.
It can't be. Yeah.
Who would you?
Because Quentin's my brother and Fonzie's my uncle.
Okay.
So which one you want to win?
Either one of them. I don't have a preference. I just want one of them to win.
But only one can win.
Tamika X.
Long as one of them win, I'm cool.
Love you, X.
But one of them gonna be disappointed.
That's fine. Because it can only be one winner, but long as Quentin or Fonzie win.
So you want to be winner and first run up, no matter where it go. Okay. What about Plus?
Who's competing for Plus?
I don't know what fat bitch is doing the pageant.
Oh my God, Neil.
And then you call them fat bitch. I hope they jump you.
I know Demiria's doing it. She was so good last year.
Demiria from Arkansas?
Yes, she was so good last year.
Don't have these bitches jump me because I'm going to call the police on them.
So good.
I love Demiria. Demiria is a very intelligent, and I am going to call her talented. She's a very good entertainer. I would love to see, and I think she would be a great representative. I would love to see Demiria win.
Valencia Santiago, she's coming.
Oh yeah.
Malika Dickerson.
Valencia, they're doing the pageant, so
it's gonna be good.
Exciting.
I really don't have no horse in the race for the Plus people, so I really don't care who wins for the Plus. Good luck to all of them. I don't have a horse in the race though.
For Miss?
For Miss Giselle, I want Giselle to win.
Who else is running for Miss?
I know Athena is running from Little Rock. She's coming back. Monica Overking dropped a promo, said she wanted to. And maybe it's gonna be some surprises too. Najee, what's her name? Is it Najee?
Najee, yes.
She's
Najee is beautiful. She's
gorgeous.
I love Najee.
Now, what I love, and this just me being that way before we go, how everybody says it's going to be an exciting weekend, but we don't know but 2 people, maybe 1 person in each category.
But no, can I tell you?
I hope it'll be a great family reunion. And
it is the family reunion of it all. It's like seeing everybody you ain't saw in a while and stuff.
Yeah. So I'm sure it's going to be a good time in Black America, but I do hope that they have a great turnout in contestant.
It's Naisha's 30th anniversary.
Is it?
Yeah, so we got to give props to the mother Dupree.
Okay, Naisha for 30 years.
Was she the first?
No, she wasn't the first.
No, they 45 years in.
She was the first Black Universe.
She was
Tiffany Hanna.
She was the okay.
Tiffany Hanna.
She started the Dupree legacy. She started the Dupree legacy, and now it's up to me to continue it.
What did Tiffany Hanna do?
She was the person in Black America.
Tiffany Hanna?
No, Tiffany. Tiffany Bonet.
Tiffany Bonet.
It was a Bonet, right?
Tiffany Bonet.
I don't know. Not Hanna, child.
What?
I thought maybe there was another Tiffany Hunter that he was talking about.
Paula Sinclair. I mean, she won in the 80s. Angel Jonville won in the 80s.
Bonet don't never come back ever. As long as I've been knowing Black America, been coming to Black America, she has never been back that I've seen. Tiffany Bonet.
No.
Tiffany from Bonet from Las Vegas?
Yeah, that's North Carolina. But yeah.
Former Miss America?
Mm-hmm.
She's a former Black America?
I think so, yeah.
I had no idea.
No, I don't think she no former.
I think so, isn't she?
She Miss Gay America.
Oh, I thought she was a former Miss America, like back in the beginning.
Miss
So
America, Black America.
after all this talking, I thought I was a former.
I'm an honorary Mr. Black America. They just won't give it to me. I keep talking.
So I don't know.
So it's going to be an amazing contest. You know, in addition to Benny, my grandma, Chris Higgins, they own the pageant. It's going to be a nice contest.
I'm waiting for it. I'm gonna miss Friday and Saturday, but I will be there.
So that'll be nice. Joe will be in the audience. Former owner, Gerald.
Oh, Gerald Stevens. Yeah, shout out to Gerald.
Shout out to Gerald Stevens. But shout out to everybody in Black America. It's gonna be a great weekend. And shout out to the Glamorous Pageantry System, which will be the following weekend in Orlando, Florida. I think Christopher Iman is running, and so is
Zadig.
Zadig is running. Savon Sanchez.
We need that list because it's a good list.
Yeah,
the males are a good list.
Is
Alexis coming back this year?
I'm just hoping that me and Chevelle don't get into it after Glamorous, because I'm gonna be full in tune to it. So I just hope we don't get into it.
Are you going, Chevelle?
I won't even be at Glamorous this year, so I won't even be able to fight with you, Neil, about it. It will be solely on what we see on social media, and because I will be somewhere in New Orleans with my legs in the air, I'm sure. Shit. It's my birthday.
Over.
You're gonna be doing a crawfish me. I can't.
And yeah, it is time. And I want y'all to know we are off next week because I do work in San Antonio because I'm starting my birthday off starting Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday.
Birthday week. And starting at JR's, and then I go to San Antonio Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm off Friday, Saturday to turn it out in Houston, and then I'm off to New Orleans on my birthday on Sunday, and I'll be back on Wednesday. So we will probably be out for a week or two.
Oh, she said a week or two. That
we gotta talk about Black America. Oh,
you know
what, Trent? We're gonna go live.
We'll go live. We
gotta talk about Black America.
We'll be off next week because
Is it Black? Is it Black America?
Black
America.
I love it.
He's from Florida. You know it's Black.
I love it.
It's Black America.
You know what? I was just telling somebody. They was like, well, I was told this boy that he was cute, and he's like, I got a boyfriend, and he's a pageant person. And you know, I don't normally deal with pageant queens, but I'm going to expand my horizon.
You tempted,
and I'm gonna start playing with pageant queens. So I'm telling people, I'm gonna have your boyfriend. I don't want your boyfriend, but I'm gonna have him.
Wait, you going too far?
You going too far? Yeah, they're going down. Yeah, Neil.
Fuck you up, Neil. Now you need to listen. But you know who I want to give it up to, though?
Who?
I want to give it up to Leo. Leo was the first male that is now a part of Lips showcase.
Oh, he's on showcase at Lips?
He made the showcase at Lips, the first male. And congratulations, Leo Demore, on that, because that's big.
Congratulations,
Leo. Made some good money over there.
Yes, it's a lot. They tipped down over there.
They tipped down.
I actually went over there when he auditioned, and I was like, Leo definitely gonna be in there.
Are they have auditions?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's talented though.
Anybody we know?
Well, you said what?
That's all we know.
Anybody we know made it besides Leo?
No, he was the only person
that made it. Everybody?
You said what?
Out of everybody?
Out of everybody.
Oh, that was on the picking one.
We only saw one they wanted.
That's the only one they wanted.
That he was the only one that was good. That's all that matters.
This wasn't no crawfish grab. You don't just grab a pound of and put it in the bag.
Oh, they're expensive now these days anyway. They $13.99 a pound. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We will see y'all in 2 weeks. We are off next week, but we will definitely see y'all week after next.
Maybe.
It's my birthday.
It depends on what New Orleans is giving.
It's my birthday. It's gonna be
It's the birthday.
Okay. We thank y'all for tuning in. subscribe to Chevelle Brooks 75 on YouTube because y'all
Let's go live next week, Trent.
Okay, we'll go live.
Y'all never know when the goddamn page might have to be hacked or something like that on Facebook because that's what they do at Meta. So that's why I need y'all to please subscribe to Chevelle Brooks 75 on YouTube so you can please know when we are there and we are live and we are ready to talk and get our point of view across. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Dominique. Thank you, Nia. Thank you, Trent.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I'm accepting gifts and Cash Apps, Venmos, Zelles, and PayPals, and I swipe. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you, Coco.
Oh, honey, I gotta go. Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. I gotta go. 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 If I tell you the kids had came in and tuned in tonight, baby. Yes, they did, honey. I hope y'all got y'all juice, cause guess what, baby? I got mine. I can tell y'all one thing. Y'all better tune in next week, baby, for the next episode of the Boom Boom Show. I gotta go. Honey, I gotta go. Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. Baby. Woo, honey. I gotta go. 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 I gotta go.